I loved that movie, The Dark Knight Rises. Saw it yesterday. We have Nestor Carbonell here with us in the studio to talk about it. You played Mayor Anthony Garcia. You played the mayor in the last movie and now in this one. How exciting. And I know that you saw the premiere in California, and that was the first time that you saw the movie. And what did you think?
I did. Well, thanks for having me, Jen. But I loved it. I actually saw it in New York.
Oh, you saw it in New York?
I think they made a point of premiering in New York, you know, the Gotham reference,
yes.
and as they did The Dark Knight, and it was just amazing. I mean, it's just spectacular.
So incredible. So, Anne Hathaway was amazing. That was her role.
It was incredible. Yeah, she provides a lot of, you know, levity, but she really sort of relishes, you know, every moment of, you know, being Catwoman. She's particularly good. Yeah.
Now let's talk about your role as the mayor. You don't like Batman very much.
No, I think he steals my thunder, you know, and so I'm not a fan of that. So you know, I'm all about law and order, and who's this vigilante taking over the city? So I'm not a big fan of the man. No. You know,
you are the man that never ages. From Lost. Everybody's been talking about it.
Hardest job in the world. No, I got to play Richard Alpert, who's essentially immortal, who was tapped immortal during the series of Lost. I only discovered that as I'm shooting it. So that show is shrouded in so much mystery, not unlike, you know, the Dark Knight series, you know. So but yeah, I had to play an immortal character essentially.
Yeah, you know, you don't age. You look fantastic.
No,
and I know you lived in Hawaii for the last year that it was shooting. That must have been really tough for you.
Really hard.
Yeah.
I never want to go. No, that was a gift. I mean, just to work on that show and then to live there. My whole family, we all moved out there. The kids went to school there. It was a real treat. It was amazing.
Now, when I Googled you, because I Googled you last night, it came up, when I looked at YouTube, it came up Nestor Carbonell interview.
Okay.
And then right underneath it, Nestor Carbonell eyeliner. And I have been dying to see your eyes in person. They're absolutely beautiful. And I think I always thought you did wear eyeliner. And what a rock star I thought he is. But well, you don't.
I don't, and I don't blame you, because even I've looked on screen and I go, in fact, even in The Dark Knight, I looked at it and I said, God, I do look like I wear it. So I was just, you know, I was born that way. But yeah, it was really funny on Lost. It became, you know, with the advent of obviously internet and people, you know, chiming in, became sort of buzzed about online. And then we made jokes about it, went to Comic-Con, did a whole sketch about that, and so we've had some fun with it.
Yeah, I thought that maybe that you just wore the eyeliner too because you were forever young, and maybe that was a part of it, but no, you just have gorgeous eyes. I also heard about a story about how you were on a plane, because I know you were in Suddenly Susan.
Yeah.
And you were on the plane, and they actually were showing episodes of Suddenly Susan on the plane, so you decided to watch one.
I decided to watch it. I was sitting there, and I look up, and sure enough, a gentleman two rows up from me looks up, and looks back, and he says, and I go, yeah, it's me. And then he goes, no, you're wearing the same sweater. And I was like, no, I'm not. He goes, and then a number of people turn around and they're like, and he's like, you're wearing the same sweater. And I looked down, sure enough, I'd stolen the sweater from the set.
You broke the rule. When we do promos and I wear an outfit, no, I never wear that outfit again, because I'm always afraid that people will notice it. But you were wearing the same sweater.
It was unmistakable. The same stripes. I mean, I couldn't get away with it.
I love this. So what was it like working with Christian Bale and Anne Hathaway?
Amazing. They're both, you know, they're really approachable, accessible, and just, you know, really warm people. So it was great. And Chris Nolan, you know, to team up with him again and get to play the mayor again with him. He runs a really relaxed set. So even though it's a huge production, you still feel like you're shooting like an independent film. Like, I guess, imagine it the way he shot Memento. So.
Oh, I love that movie.
It was such a great film.
And you know, this is supposed to be the last one.
For him.
For him.
Definitely for Chris, he said it's the last one for him. I just hope he stays involved in some way, because what he's done with the genre, you know, the way he's grounded it and made it a psychological thriller, and I mean, he sort of changed the nature of superhero films. We
need to talk about the villain in the movie. The villain's name is Bane, and he has to be the scariest villain I have ever come across in my whole entire life. Like, you can ask Mo. I watched the movie with Mo, and I was just shaking, going, I'm going to have nightmares about this guy.
No, he's incredible. Tom Hardy's he's a great actor, and he really he dives into this role, and it's nasty with it, especially that mask he's got going. No, he's tremendous.
And you know, I did see the movie yesterday, and everybody's like, do not tell me anything. So I can't tell anybody anything about the movie, but what can you tell people? What are we allowed to tell them?
I always feel like I have to look over my shoulder. And you know, you don't want to spoil it for anyone, but just know that you'll be fully fulfilled. If you're a fan of Dark Knight, you will be incredibly happy to see sort of the conclusion of this trilogy, because it's just a wonderful, uplifting finale. And I mean, Chris Nolan just brings it in spades. This is spectacular beyond belief.
I am totally going to agree with you, and I just want to mention this is your first time in Toronto.
It is, I know. I want to come back, and I'm going to make it my professional life goal to come back and get in the festival somehow. You've
been all over the world, but never Toronto. You're loving it. You're absolutely going to love Toronto. You definitely have to come back. Thank you so much, Nestor Carbonell. The Dark Knight Rises opens this Friday in theaters. You're absolutely going to love it.